right, my people. Today's project is kind of a little different. So we did get some parts come in for Apollo, and they did come in that big ass box right there. You guys will be seeing that in a later video. This is a build up, I guess, video you could say, to the race. So one of my good buddies, Wayne, you guys know his Camaro. He's been on the channel before. We did some stuff on his car right over there. We put a ported MSD, I think, intake manifold on it. So now his car is officially full bolt-ons, E85. He's been talking shit. He thinks he can beat Apollo. That ain't happening. Not in my lifetime. At least not until he does heads and cam. Then we're going to have a serious issue. Then we're going to have to spray the house down. Other than that, he's cocky. He thinks he's going to beat us. So, you know what? I said, screw it. Today, I'm going to give Apollo just a little more sauce. We're going to take this off. We got to take these clamps off right here. And you guys know before I told you about trying to install this, the piece right here around the circumference of the circle, whatever you want to call it, is 1 inch big in diameter than this one. So that's the problem, is we need to take this tubing off and put like another piece of rubber around the edge of the intake pipe just to thicken it up so it actually will clamp on, because this clamp, every time you keep trying to tighten it down onto this, it's way too small, keeps slipping off. So we're gonna end up running to the hardware store, get something to get this to work, because you guys know this filter or that filter, this one will help the car breathe so much better. Like, look on camera, you guys can see through this. That one is not the case by any means. Super restrictive on the car, and this is a race filter. You can only run this like when you're racing and it's dry out, because this will get wet and you do not want to suck up water into the motor. Like, look at that. You can see the red through this Shelby, right through this filter. This filter is from Whipple. It's actually made for the superchargers for Whipple. I ordered it because I thought, it'd be good for Apollo. End up running it on the Shelby. Help the air intake temps a little bit. And yeah, now we're going to leave it on Apollo to stay. We are back. We got Chuck in the house. Let him know what we got going on, Chuck. He's in the middle of eating a burrito.
Every video you're getting while I'm eating.
Yeah, you're fat. We all know that. We got this piece from Home Depot, plumbing section, aisle number 4.
Get the specs on it.
Yep, that's the specs. You need this to add the race filter, so we have to cut it.
Holy.
Yeah, we're gonna... Is that made in Indonesia?
Made in China.
Take it back. Screw Home Depot.
But pretty thick. You see the thickness right there.
Compare it to the finger. It's a thick one.
Don't put a small finger, put a big.
Yeah, it's a baby finger right there. So that rubber piece has to go on to yonder. And after we cut it, the race filter will fit right on top, and then we'll clamp it back down, and then we'll reinstall it to Apollo. So that's what we got to do. Cut, put on, and we also have to cut the box that sits right here, because there's a little tunnel piece when the intake goes out like this. It has like a little curve right there. We have to trim that up also. Might do a hack job on that, and then everything should fit, and then we'll put it all back together and go test it out. So now the filter is actually on the car. It was meant to be on Apollo. That rubber piece I showed you guys from the beginning, I was able to cut it with a razor blade, and we finagled it on there with 2 clamps, one on the bottom, so one on the top. So it kind of looks stock. No one's gonna notice, kind of probably at a car show or anything. And then we had to put that back on, the main clamp where the shake and bake sticker was, that vacuum line, and then the air flow sensor right there. So yeah, we're chilling. We're about to go take the car for a little spin, see if it actually makes a difference. Then we have some other stuff to put on the car that came in that big box right there. So we're gonna see how she feels. Hopefully woke it up just a little bit more to make sure we get that extra bus length on that Camaro. She started. Holy shit, we're mechanics. Just gotta make sure we don't feel any air. I don't feel nothing. Everything feels tight. Gonna go let it warm up, take it out for a quick little rip. We're gonna hit it from a 40 roll. So, saw that. Gonna give you guys an outside shot. Car feels good. It definitely feels good. Feels a lot more peppy, I can tell you that, with this filter. Air inlet temp's 47 degrees right now, and I think it's 44 degrees outside. So the temperature coming in is great, especially with how warm the car is right now. And the car's getting a lot of air coming towards it too, so it's good. This filter definitely helps out a lot, I can tell you all that. And we are back at the house. Apollo feels good. I think I'm gonna have to readjust this clamp right here. It looks like it just slid a little bit, but it feels tight. I don't know. Weird. So new filter's on, Whipple race filter. You guys seen it. Feels good. Honestly, the car feels good. It's really hard to tell. I want to put the car back on the dyno. It actually is going to go on the dyno. So what I was going to tell y'all, this video is going to get posted as is. So you guys see what I did, just a little modify it. You guys can do the same thing. This was also a custom intake piece, just made specifically for the Cobra Jet that Rev made for me. Just so it clears the coolant tank, because you guys see a lot of other Cobra Jet setups, they kind of set off to the side and kind of like cockeyed, but not mine. So it sits nice. And then we had to do this rubber piece. So it kind of looks, I mean, it looks pretty good. You really can't tell. Nothing is like out of the ordinary, so it looks good. Filter's doing good. The air intake temps look great. It was only like a couple degrees higher than when it was outside when the car was moving, and then sitting and idling. I was watching the temps too. They really weren't climbing like they would with the other filter. They were kind of staggered at the same, and then they would slowly increase when the car sat there and idled for about 15 to like 20 minutes. Like I was saying, once the car is on the dyno, you guys are going to see the true numbers if it actually picks up more power. So once the converter goes in and the two-step, and then it has to get retuned, everything go through the whole car again, get refined done, then we will see if the filter actually works. So before you buy it, wait till the dyno video, but there you guys go. We did a little something custom on Apollo.
We're back again.
Is that Chuck?
About to take this sucker off right here.
Yes, sir. Let them know what's going down right now.
You know what we're doing. Looks like there's 2 volts right here.
Yep.
Don't know how that wire disconnects, but we're gonna figure it out.
I did forget about that. What is this wire for?
Your backup camera, rookie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. That's why you're here, Chuck.
That's why I'm here.
Yep, thank you.
We're gonna take this sucker off right here, take off the camera. I think we have to take this latch off and put it on the new trunk.
We will be doing that. Slap that.
We're gonna drill into the carbon fiber trunk, install this wing on top,
Negatory Ghost Rider.
and then we should be good.
We might be selling the swing, so if anyone wants it, hit me up. Actually,
We gotta transfer this over.
the deck lid? No. You don't have to transfer nothing.
There's a deck lid already on.
It kind of like it's built into it. I'll show you. So nothing actually has to come off the deck lid. Nothing comes off. Just the camera. It's got to pop out. That's pretty much it.
Holy crap!
So we got to take all this off, all this cloth, all these. I don't even know. I have to go grab the carbon fiber to see if any of this stuff actually goes back in there. But yeah, that's what we're doing today on today's episode, Chuck.
Smooth. What is that?
Who in the cousin at Ford glued it? Is yours like that?
Probably not.
Yeah, they did
Mine's
better.
a 22.
Yes, we're in 2020 here. This is old school, baby, right here.
Is this historic tag soon?
It's almost there. Maybe like 6 months out, we'll be historic. She's an old girl.
Well, we're gonna get to work today. It's about 20 degrees in the shop right now. We're doing it for you guys.
We are actually freezing. We got a baby heater there and another baby heater there. Things we do for YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you. 100K, baby. All right, so you guys know, rubber tab, all these little plastic tabs that are dog water. Ripping them out right now. We got Chuck on lead right now. Oh, shoot, Chuck.
Got it. This is like the hardest thing to get off of this little sucker.
Yeah, that thing's actually a pain in the
Messes
ass.
up your knuckles.
Yep, that happens.
This sucker goes right through there.
Boom. One more.
One more.
Come on. There we go. It's easy. Light work.
Keep all them little tabs together.
Yeah, we'll put her over here. I was actually about to lay down the Shelby, then I was like, I'm going to get flamed in the comment section. So what are we looking like?
So, I guess we can just take this sucker off.
Unplug her. We're going to have to pull all that wires. This is for the bun release for the trunk. I didn't think about that. We're getting technical now. This is pretty much an engine swap.
So we need to take these 2 bolts right here.
Yeah, there's I think a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. All the plastic tabs and everything.
It's the same size as these, right?
Yeah, should be.
Looks the same. Looks the same.
Let me finger it. Nah, it might be a little smaller. Oh, no, it's the same.
Oh, these are small right here for the camera.
Oh, there's more in there. Son of a gun.
Pull the camera out.
Yeah, we're at 10 bolts. Oh, no, yeah, maybe 10 bolts.
Alrighty.
That's what we're looking like. Should we get the carbon trunk?
Let's go get it.
Say hello to Mufasa. My ankle. Where is it at? Where is it at? Holy shit. Are you seeing this right now?
Holy shit. There's a scratch on it.
Yep, there might be a couple scratches, but it's all right. This is true carbon from Indonesia. You understand?
Oh, I thought you put a deck lid on it.
No, we don't need nothing. See the camera hole right there?
I thought there was a latch right here.
See, A+, once they PPF it, we're putting Apollo here. Yeah. It's going to be pretty sick. Get your finger out of that hole. We got the camera installed. Step number 1. Hopefully we didn't put the camera in backwards. That will be pretty shitty. But the kind of camera hole does look a little messed up. And this is from Anderson Composites. Anderson carbon fiber, whatever you want to call it. But did have a little chip when it came like that. I think that was just from the manufacturer when they were like punching it out or whatever. Not too hard to tell, but I think once A+ puts PPF on it, it's like you won't be able to see it anymore. So we just got everything transferred over. We got the latch for the trunk, and then over to the bottom we did the camera. Hopefully we did not put that upside down. If we did, we will blame that on Colin. And then we got the rubber pieces there and on the other side there. So pretty much good to go. This is the big part. Chuck,
Take these bolts off.
don't mess my shit up.
Just scratch it a little bit.
Yeah, scratch it. I don't care. It's a race car. We're past the point. Yep. Hit her. You're tightening it. It's like... That's going in the video. Idiot.
What happened?
He,
Wrong size.
he grabbed the wrong size.
It was the right size because there's paint on it, but then once they took the paint off the bolt, then it was not the right size.
I mean, it does. Like, you can
Totally.
see.
See, it snugs on there.
Yeah, you can't turn it.
So
But
it's
what?
not me.
Yeah. All right. We'll give you that one. You're lucky.
Thank you. What size?
Roast them in the chat, boys. Roast them. This was the little guy I was looking for.
That should be it.
That should be the one. Don't take that all the way. Yeah, do the bottom next.
Just hits on the paint.
Yeah, it's fine. Do you think Ford will still offer warranty on my car?
I mean, there's all this metal and paint now.
Jesus.
I'm gonna clean that up.
Yeah, we'll get that later. Hit her. All right, so what's gonna have to happen is I'll hold the trunk and then you could just feed everything off. Me and Chuck, my number 1 take, just finished this. Just so you know, if you're actually gonna do this trunk, and I really wouldn't consider doing this if the Mustang is your daily. Unless you wanna like have to be careful about shutting the trunk and then like it doesn't really look as clean under here unless you want to drill out the holes for the tabs, which they did mark here. Like you can feel the little divot, but it's not going to actually take them all. And another thing is, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel, I don't know. It's like if you're actually going to try to go race car, get it. Be my guest, get it. It feels great. Seems like a great product. Very easy to install. Yeah, Colin, you want to demonstrate shutting it? And it could knock you out possibly. So when you got to shut it, you got to kind of like push it like straight down because the trunk is physically so light.
You show them how it pops up.
Yeah, just let it. Yeah,
Might take you out.
Yeah, it might take you out. It's actually stupid fast. It's just because of the weight, and I don't know if we're supposed to remove one of these. I don't think so. There was obviously no directions with the box, and we didn't watch any other videos. We kind of just did it ourselves. So yeah, she's shut. Look good. Fitment is great. I mean, you really can't mess up the fitment. I don't really know how, because once you pull it out, they have the bolts that are like built in with this trunk. So there's no drilling, no nothing, no cutting. Just slide the new one on. Once the trunk's up, when you do it, put the new one on, and that's that. It goes right on. It looks clean. It really does look super clean. I like the nice lip on it. It's definitely different. Never had a carbon trunk on a Mustang or anything in general before.
I like how it goes with the Euros.
Yeah, it goes clean. Nice and it makes you want to do everything else in carbon. But this is probably it. Maybe this and the hood and obviously the mirror cap. So the carbon does match the mirror caps, which is pretty cool. My Racer mod. So yeah, I do like that. But yeah, big weight savings. So now maybe full-blown Pro Mod, 2-step converter, twin turbos later down the road. And we'll have a race car here, boys.